consciousness. My name is Ava. I'm your oracle for August 2024. This is a combination of astrology and the tarot, and is relevant to you as a reading if your sun sign, your moon sign, or your rising sign is Leo. Let's begin. I would like to talk about what I feel are some important astrological aspects that will influence and energetically affect August. And the planets Venus and Mars move rather quickly through their cycles through the signs. And so they can stay for a month, sometimes 2, maybe 3, sometimes even 3 or 4. But they bring with them the kind of change that is of the moment. And so in August, we have Venus, the planet representing personal development, love, passion, art, finance, money, and a sense of pleasure in life. This is the symbol of Venus, and it's transiting into Virgo. Virgo is also bolstered by the Sun and Mercury also in Virgo. Now, Virgo is the sign right after yours. So therefore, it is your second house of money. Very much the same feel that Venus has as far as finances are concerned. The growth and development of your financial acumen. Mercury is there as well. The Sun gives it energy, but Venus, again, brings the element of pleasure there as well. So getting pleasure from what could be some lavish spending on what would be considered luxury. Whether that's luxury just for you, or it's generally considered as luxury, it's material satisfaction. So often when one goes through this transit, the spending of money becomes more easy. The money slips out of your wallet more easily. The transit also brings with it a sense of emotional control, which brings the maturity into the space, into the financial sector. So that's to be expected or anticipated. We also have Mars still transiting Gemini, and we have Jupiter in Gemini. So we have Mars and Jupiter aligned. This is a beneficial alliance. Jupiter symbolizes abundance, growth, expansion, conscious expansion, expansion of your domain, of your world. And so the expansion of your world through that particular house, and this is your 11th house. So the 11th house is the house of friendship, group participation, social networking, community spirit, sharing and deepening those relationships that are extensions of your world. This often brings with it, particularly because we've got Martian energy, we have to be very careful not to be too... Leos are leaders, natural-born leaders, and sometimes they take the helm because they know where they're headed, and they don't brook weakness. They're about courage, and so they are always courageously taking the lead, the wheel. And with Mars here, there might be occasions for you to take the lead within a group, or to lead the group in some direction, or to become a vital member of that group as someone that can initiate action, can catalyze the mission of the group. So that is the stimulation of the 11th house, which I find very, it's a nice combination of putting your energy out into the world and making valuable connections, but at the same time paying attention to those things that give you joy and pleasure, perhaps even taking more emotional command of your financial world, sort of grounding you in a more well, Venus is the planet of love, so grounding your security within a loving environment, feeling that loving environment as a source of security, which then can be expressed in your ability to manage your financial world. So this is a wonderful combination. Let's leave it at that. What I'm going to do is we're going to start the tarot reading now. I like the reading to connect to these aspects of the month, these astrological aspects of the month, So if possible, I weave the two together. So let's begin your reading with the sound of healing. So, I want to shuffle the cards a little bit and put some randomness into them. And while I'm doing that, I just want to thank you for your comments and for your support, be that through liking, sharing, and subscribing, or by writing to me about the reading, whether you find the reading helpful and how it's helped you. It's always interesting for me, as I'm often as surprised by the forecast. So I want to thank you for all of it. Thank you very much. I appreciate your kind participation and viewership. All right. In the position of the overall energetic mood, the climate of the month of August 2020. By the way, if I didn't say happy birthday, I may have forgotten to say happy birthday. Forgive me. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Leo, look at this. All right, we have the three dancing maidens making a toast to their friendship, to their collaboration, to their creation of art or of an creative event, such as a wedding, shower, a celebration of sisterhood, brotherhood, which then relates to the activation and stimulation of your 11th house, Mars in Gemini. This is a period then in which you exhibit an urge to join a group, an organization, a family, again, sisterhood, brotherhood, club, some union that supports your emotional and artistic needs. You find pleasure in the company of friends, associates, people with whom you share common goals. It's the celebration of your life, of your accomplishments as a teen. All of this, again, being stimulated energetically by Mars and Jupiter, which is the joviality that we see depicted in this card. They're celebrating, dancing, raising their glasses to one another, toasting their achievements, which has forged a emotional bond. This is beautiful. And this is the overall mood or energy of the month, which again was described also astrologically. And in the position of what challenges you, we have a Pentacles, an Earth card. Pentacles are concerning the material world, matter, the matter of fact world, and it is in what challenges you. Now, remember that we've got Virgonian energy in your second house of finances. This is excellent because Virgo is practical, level-headed. There's an inordinate number of accountants who are Virgo. This is about the ability to analyze, to formulate, perhaps even to create a plan. But often, again, what happens, because this is a transit through your second house of finance, and it's Venus, which is expansive, beautiful, in love with pleasure, things that bring comfort and aesthetic joy. So there may be inordinate money allocated to the enjoyment of some luxury, or of beauty, or of an artistic creation. Again, perhaps one that was collaboratively created. But there's a coming together this month of your creative spirit and your community spirit, as well as your ability to enjoy the fruits of your labor, the fruits of your planning, the fruits of your financial level-headedness, and basking in the abundance that you may have created or have been given. Often inheritance is involved here as well. So this is the color, the mood of the month, the challenge. It continues in the material realm. And it also continues in the material realm. But here we have a fresh face on the subject, a new perspective. Perhaps it's the nurturing of a new ambition, a new attempt to create security and future abundance. So having a young and uncalculating attitude, at the same time staying grounded, if you could understand the juxtaposition of that. So to accept new ideas, but to remain analytical, reasonable, to judge those ideas, but then to bring your enthusiasm into the project, into the idea, into the initiation of this new goal that is ultimately to achieve more material security. If it's an individual, it's a young person who's it's a conservative streak in them and is very perhaps tactile, able to work with their hands, able to build either literally or imaginatively, is very constructive in their thinking. So they may be an unexpected element in this whole scenario. That's a possibility as well. And at the end, we continue with the same theme. The theme is material abundance. This is the card of wealth, shared wealth, family wealth, inheritance, the maturity of your financial world, taking responsibility perhaps for younger or older members of your clan, your community, taking on the responsibility of family or of a quasi-family, such as a corporation of associates who have the same material goal. Again, the bonding with those individuals to bring together to create a more dynamic and creative outcome. This is a beautiful card because if you do get the urge to buy those luxury items, the Mercedes or something, you will probably have the means to do it. Whatever that luxury item you choose, you will most probably have the means to do it, to satisfy the pleasure of something of beauty, something that gives you pleasure aesthetically and sensually. This is also very sensual. So love, that has to do with the sharing of the financial abundance and the responsibility as well, because it is about relationships with Venus in this sector, as well as all these beautiful pentacles, earth symbols. So take this month to connect to those in your immediate or extended environment, be that through the internet or through you physically merging with others, creating groups, creating like-minded task forces, so that you can arrive at a more creative outcome, sharing skills, talents, enjoying one another's company. This is a beautiful month. Happy birthday, Leo. All my love. Thank you for whatever support you can give. I appreciate it. Thank you. Namaste. The origins of the tarot have been veiled in mystery We know that its mystical allure has intrigued people for centuries. The tarot has evolved through the ages to become a tool for divination, self-reflection, meditation, and spiritual exploration. It has its origins in ancient Egyptian philosophy, but it's also been influenced by the modern rise of occultism and many various esoteric systems that it spawned. All of this accumulated wisdom and knowledge has been gracefully handed down to us. I personally have been captivated by the mysterious powers of the tarot for over 40 years. And I've found that each reading can offer profound insights, revelations, guidance. It can even be a gateway to the very depths of our soul. I've dedicated a large part of my life energy into understanding the multitude of dream symbols and images that the tarot uses to help open up our psychic mind, that portal into our own depth and soul. If you need any help in understanding yourself, your relationships, your job, your career, or your chosen life path, please don't hesitate to purchase a reading, a personal and private reading from me. I would very much enjoy helping you. Thank you. All my love and namaste.